You feel restless in places that used to comfort you. You walk into a room you once loved, your favorite cafe, your cozy living room, maybe even a longtime friend's apartment, and instead of peace, you feel itchy, uneasy, like the air is too thick and the colors don't land the way they used to. This restlessness isn't moodiness. It's energetic mismatch. Your inner world has shifted frequency, but your outer reality hasn't caught up yet. And the places that once held you, they were meant for the version of you that's now dissolving. It's like your soul is whispering, this is no longer your nest. It's time to fly. You may not know where you're going next. You may not even be ready to pack your bags. But the discomfort is real and it's sacred. You're not ungrateful. You're outgrowing. And the ache of no longer belonging is often the very first sign that you're about to land somewhere you've never been but always needed. All right, let's dive in. We'd love it if you could subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Things start falling apart no matter how hard you try. You're doing all the right things. Checking the boxes, holding it together, but nothing sticks. Your project keeps stalling. Your tech breaks down. Plans fall through. People ghost. Even your daily routines start feeling like sand slipping through your fingers. This isn't failure. This is interruption. When your life is about to shift in a big way, the universe often begins dismantling structures that can't survive the new energy you're stepping into. It may feel like sabotage, but it's precision. What's breaking is what's brittle. What's resisting is what's ready to be reimagined. What's ending is what your soul has already outlived. So if it feels like everything's crumbling at once, ask yourself, what's being cleared to make room for what's next? This is not collapse. It's construction backwards. You feel like you're between versions of yourself. You're not who you used to be, but you're not yet who you're becoming. You're somewhere in the in-between. And it's weird. Some days, you glimpse the new you, confident, clear, spacious. Other days, you slip back into old habits, thought loops, fears you thought you'd buried. You feel unstable, floating, like you've lost the map but can't go back. This liminal space is not a mistake. It's transformation in real time. Think of it like software updating. You're in mid-download. The old operating system has shut down, but the new one hasn't fully installed. And yes, it's glitchy. You may feel tired, isolated, emotionally inconsistent. But that's because your internal code is rewriting itself. Don't rush to define yourself during this stage. You're not meant to be legible to others or even to yourself. Just stay close to your truth even when it feels fuzzy. Eventually, this blurry, disjointed version of you will stabilize. And when it does, you won't just feel like yourself again. You'll feel like someone you actually chose to become. Old dreams suddenly lose their spark. You used to want it so badly. That promotion, that city, that relationship, that someday vision you clung to for years, and now, it just doesn't light you up anymore. This can be deeply unsettling, especially if you've worked hard, sacrificed, or built your identity around chasing that dream. But what you're experiencing isn't failure. It's completion. Old dreams fade when their purpose is fulfilled or when your soul outgrows them. Sometimes those dreams were just placeholders, blueprints from your past self that helped you survive or move forward. But now, you don't need the same roadmap. You're no longer running on proving. You're learning how to follow resonance. Letting go of old dreams isn't giving up. It's making space. And in that space, something truer is waiting to arrive. Not louder, not shinier, just more you. You start noticing the same message everywhere. You're scrolling, and the same phrase jumps out. You overhear a stranger saying something that hits way too close. You pick up a book, and the page opens to a sentence that feels aimed directly at you. It starts subtly, but soon it's everywhere. You're not imagining it. This is how the universe communicates when a shift is near. When your life is preparing to pivot, your subconscious becomes hypersensitive to alignment, and what seems like random repetition is actually resonance, your energy field tuning into signals that match the next version of you. These messages may show up as angel numbers, song lyrics, headlines, social media posts, a friend casually saying what you've been secretly thinking. It's not magic, it's pattern recognition. Your soul knows what it's listening for, and the more you pay attention, the louder the message becomes. Don't just notice it. Respond. That's how the next chapter begins. You wake up tired, even after a full night's sleep. You slept 7, 8, even 9 hours. No alarms, no interruptions. And still you wake up feeling like you ran a marathon in your dreams. This isn't laziness. It's not burnout. It's energetic upgrading. When your life is on the verge of transformation, your body becomes a vessel for deeper integration. You're not just resting, you're processing. In the dream state, your subconscious is doing heavy lifting, releasing old emotional patterns, rehearsing new timelines, meeting people in the astral realm who are part of your next stage. No wonder you wake up tired. You're not sleeping, you're shifting. During these times, give yourself extra gentleness. Don't shame the fatigue. Honor it as a symptom of change. Your body is telling the truth. And sometimes, exhaustion is just your soul's way of saying, we're not done downloading yet. Your relationships feel like they're being rewritten. It's subtle at first. You start feeling distant from people you once felt close to. Small talk becomes unbearable. Old roles feel heavy. You find yourself pulling back without knowing why. This isn't drama. It's realignment. When your frequency rises, your relational contracts begin to shift, whether consciously or not. People who were part of your previous timeline may no longer resonate. The bond itself isn't broken, it's just complete. You may also notice new people entering your life who feel instantly familiar, old connections returning in a more evolved form. A desire to say what's true even if it rocks the boat. This isn't about cutting people off. It's about allowing relationships to grow or dissolve naturally as your own soul evolves. Not everyone is meant to come with you. And that's not loss, it's expansion. You get the urge to change something for no clear reason. You suddenly want to dye your hair, move the furniture, throw out half your closet, start a new project, quit something that's fine. There's no crisis, no external trigger, just a deep, unshakable urge to shift. This is one of the clearest signs that your inner world is preparing for a new season. The conscious mind doesn't always understand what the soul already knows. So change shows up sideways. Through restlessness, through random ideas, through the whisper that says do it, even if you don't know why. This isn't impulsivity. It's preparation. You're making space. You're breaking patterns. You're softening the energetic field to allow in what's next. So when the nudge arrives, listen to it. Honor the weird timing. You don't need a reason to change. You only need a signal, and this is one. You begin to question the life you were certain about. It doesn't happen all at once. You're sitting in the middle of a life you built your routines, your career path, your values, and suddenly the foundation starts to feel fragile. Not wrong, not broken, just unfamiliar. You wonder, did I really choose this? Or did I inherit it? Does this version of success still belong to me? These questions aren't signs of collapse. They're signs of awakening. Certainty is often a comfort we outgrow. When your soul begins to shift, the life that once felt aligned may start to feel scripted, like you're playing a role you no longer remember auditioning for. This isn't about destroying everything. It's about re-seeing it all through the lens of who you're becoming. So if your confidence is cracking, don't panic. Let the doubt come in. It's clearing space for truth. You sense a pull towards something you can't name yet. You can't explain it. There's something calling you, but you don't know what it is. It's not a person. It's not a job. It's not even a specific dream. It's a direction, a vibration, a quiet invitation into something more. You feel it in moments of stillness, when you're in nature, when you're driving alone, when you pause between thoughts and suddenly sense, there's something I'm meant to step into. I just don't know what yet. This pull is not confusion, it's preparation. Your soul is responding to a frequency that your conscious mind hasn't caught up to, and the fact that it feels nameless, that's the point. It means you're not trying to control the future. You're opening to it. Let the pull guide you. You don't need to label it to follow it. You only need to trust the feeling. You cry more easily but feel less broken. The tears come faster now. Over a commercial. Over a memory. Over a conversation that grazes something tender. But unlike the past, your tears don't feel like unraveling. They feel like release. You're not crying because you're weak. You're crying because you're more open than you've ever been. Your heart isn't harder, it's softer. Your defenses aren't stronger, they're dissolving. And in that softness, the truth rushes in, not to break you, but to baptize you. In the past, you may have cried out of despair. Now you cry from expansion, from beauty, from the ache of remembering who you really are. Let the tears come. They aren't setbacks. They're signals. Your soul is flushing out what you no longer need so you can hold more of what you came here for. The life you used to want starts feeling too small. Once upon a time you wanted this. The job, the apartment, the schedule, the relationships. You wanted stability. You wanted predictability. You wanted to prove that you could make it all work. And you did. But now, it doesn't fit anymore. It's not that anything is wrong, it's just that everything feels tight. Like a skin you've outgrown. Like a chapter that needs more pages. Like a dream that was meant to carry you here, but not all the way to there. This feeling is not ingratitude. It's expansion. You're not broken. You're breaking through. So if the life you once dreamed of now feels too small, don't shrink to stay inside it. Let yourself grow beyond it. That discomfort, that craving for space, it's a portal. Step through. Before we end, I have one request for you. In the comments, write down the version of your ideal self you want to become. There's a saying, when you give your dreams words, they start becoming real. And when you write them as if they've already come true, the universe listens even more powerfully. So go ahead, leave a comment about your dream life, written in the past tense, as if it already happened. The universe is always ready to hear your desires and bring them into form. Let your words flow into the comment section and send your vision out into the universe. And don't forget, when you see someone else's dream, celebrate it. By lifting each other up, the energy multiplies. From the bottom of my heart, I'm wishing for all your dreams to come true. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you felt something today, please subscribe, give a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. I started this channel from Japan, hoping to help people around the world live better lives. My English might be a bit rough, but I hope you'll stay with me on this journey. This channel shares videos that help you understand how to live in the age of air just by listening. Subscribe so the next message finds you automatically. Thank you.